When I was a kid, I went through a phase during which I loved to play tennis. As a matter of fact, for 2 summers, I signed up at the tennis courts by my house in Pompano Beach, and I also took lessons from a professional. I remember during one of the lessons, he had me bouncing the tennis ball and hitting it, bouncing the tennis ball and hitting it, bouncing another ball and hitting it. And I went to bounce a ball and it just sort of laid flat. And I picked it up again to bounce it. And he said, "Bob, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm going to bounce the tennis ball and hit it." He said, No, don't you realize the tennis ball has lost its bounce? And if it's lost its ability to bounce, it's no longer useful in the game. You can't play tennis with a ball that's lost its bounce. Well, there are a lot of life lessons in tennis, and that's a big one. You know, it's true of us as people too. If we lose our ability to bounce, if we lose our ability to bounce back from things, we actually become, less useful to those around us and less useful to God in life because we don't know how to bounce back from the difficult times. There's no doubt that the past 2 years, both 2020 and 2021, have challenged everything that we know and everything that we believe as human beings. But some have navigated it, well, better than others. I've watched throughout these past 2 years of 2 extremes. There's either been people that have been living in so much fear that they don't want to go out of their house, and fear has controlled their lives. Then there's the others who have been cavalier, that have said, well, this is not for real, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about anybody else. I'm just going to do my thing, and it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. And so they've gone the opposite direction. Would you be surprised that the answer is not found in either one of those extremes? As a matter of fact, the answer is found actually in a story in the scriptures. This coming Sunday, first Sunday of the new year, 2022, we're going to look at how you and I can build and maintain resilience in our lives from a story that you likely have run right past in the book of Acts, an incident from the life of the Apostle Paul. And let me tell you, if anybody in the Bible knew about resilience, it's Paul. We're going to look at his life, at this incident, and how you and I can continue to build and maintain resilience in our lives. It's important for us. It's important for the next generation, because we certainly don't want to lose our ability to bounce back when things go wrong. We'll talk about it this Sunday right here at Community Bible Church in Dania Beach. Just a reminder, this Sunday, we're only going to have one service at 11 o'clock a.m. There is no 9:45 service this Sunday, only one at 11 o'clock a.m. That one will also be live streamed on our YouTube channel. I also want to let you know about 2 things. We are not requiring masks. We are strongly encouraging you to wear them. There's been a serious uptick in this virus right now. We want to take precautions and try to keep ourselves safe and everybody else safe. So if you'd be so kind as to wear a facial covering here in the church, when you're sitting down and not singing during the message, you're welcome to take it off. But we're strongly encouraging facial coverings regardless of your vaccination status. Also, this is going to impact a special time for so many people, and that's our coffee time. Usually we've had a coffee time right before the service. We're going to put our refreshment time on hold for the next probably couple of weeks until we see what this thing is doing, just to try to keep everybody safe. If you want to bring coffee into the service, you're welcome to do it. Just bring it in yourself, and there's no problem with that. But I want you to join us this Sunday, because I think that a lot of us believe that 2021 was going to be better. We were going to put the pandemic behind us, and I think people are exhausted. But we can't quit, and we can't lose our bounce. This Sunday, how you and I can build and maintain resilience in our lives. An important message right here at Community Bible Church. We'll see you this Sunday, January the 2nd at 11 o'clock a.m.